Yo, the check just came, man. Cash in the building. Yeah. So look, bro, in today's video, we got a whole video explaining the whole album of Kendrick Lamar GNX. GNX is one of those albums that you gotta really listen to. It's like a real, I feel like it's a real Cali style album. I think it showcases his ability to rap, and I think this album actually got a lot of attention. But before we get into the video, y'all, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe below. Let's try to get 20 likes and 20 subscribers on this video. Let's get straight into it. Let's go. All right, so this is the insane story behind Kendrick Lamar GNX album.
2nd of November 2024, Kendrick Lamar dropped a surprise album out of nowhere. In fact, even Interscope Records didn't find out about it until the morning it was released. And the people working with Kendrick the night before had no idea.
I was in the studio the night before the album came out.
The day before that shit dropped, we had left the booth, you feel me? The previous night type shit. Man, nigga, woke up, nigga.
If Tory wouldn't have done anything, he would have took a stand. Type shit. I mean, I don't know. There's so many truths and lives going on that you don't know. But yeah, let's continue this video though.
On the 22nd of November 2024, Kendrick Lamar dropped a surprise album out of nowhere. In fact, even Interscope Records didn't find out about it until the morning it was released. And the people working with Kendrick the night before had no idea.
I was in the studio the night before the album came out.
The day before that shit dropped, we had left the booth, you feel me? The previous night type shit. Man, nigga, woke up next day, that shit was out, that shit was crazy.
GNX is Kendrick's shortest album.
The first video I seen up from the album was that Kendrick. No, I think I seen Kai Cenat react to it. I'm like, wait a minute. Kendrick dropped the album? You feel me? Instantly, I go check Kendrick Lamar page and
4 minutes long. It doesn't have any skits or deep meanings. The album is named after a car he's always wanted and finally got.
I wanted to go back to the forefront of just the bite and just the grit of rap. Just all raps and hard ass beats. And that's like the basics for me. I thought about, damn, what I used to like when I was a kid. Hard raps, good beats, that's smacking, right?
It's a celebration of West Coast culture.
Look at Kendrick's whole catalog. He typically picks beats that's, people don't, you know damn well a lot of people won't listen to the song. Like, okay, and that's why I respect his craft, dog. He can rap on anything you give. I believe Kendrick can rap on anything you give. I don't care if you give him a drill beat. I don't care if you give him some jazz beats. I don't care if you give that nigga an elevator beat. He gonna tweak out on that bitch, okay? And so he does things that is different, and that's why we gotta respect Kendrick Lamar. Now this album specifically, all the beats was more West Coast beats, and it was cracked out. You feel me?
Think of it as a sonic journey through LA, where Kendrick picks up his favorite up-and-coming West Coast artists along the way.
Did he tell you what song put him onto you, or what, like when he got put onto you?
Yeah, since 6 Block, since the first one.
Since 6 Block, he's been watching.
He knew the whole, like, he knew some of the lyrics. He knew about some of the story.
When I was in jail the whole time, like literally since 2020, I've been hearing Kendrick Lamar asked about you, like certain homies, the homie Doughburger, rest in peace.
It came through my boy. He like, bro, Kendrick Lamar looking for you? I'm like, hell no. I'm like, you for real? He like, bro, I want you.
Yes, bro. This is what I'm talking about. And the thing is, like, they probably wasn't even expecting it. They were just, humbly doing their own, doing their own thing. And Kendrick Lamar came out of nowhere, bro. Hey, Kendrick Lamar looking for you, dog. That's how that shit worked, dog.
You playing like type shit.
One day my phone kept blowing up. Hey, he looking for you. Kendrick looking for you. Different hoods, like 5 different hoods called me in one day.
The first voice we hear on the record is that of Daria Barrera, a mariachi singer. The story is Kendrick and his people were in the building for a Dodgers game on the night where she was performing, and they really liked what they were hearing.
Oh yeah, okay. I was wondering who that Mexican girl or whatever you want to. Let me not be respectfully. I was wondering where this type of music came from. I believe it's Mexican music though. Yeah.
3 days later, she was contacted and invited to the studio. The main producers on GNX are Soundwave and Jack Antonoff, who
the way Kendrick Lamar work, bro. You would see, like you see something on TV, like get her, and you pull her out. You feel me? Out the crowd, and put her on the album type shit. I could have sworn Kanye was on that album. Okay, I believe Kanye is supposed to be on that album.
On every track. But of course, there are a bunch of other producers credited on the record. What's interesting is that Kendrick is also credited on production a couple times. He's very hands-on, often sparking ideas, giving specific requests, or setting the direction for producers. For the song Hey Now, Kendrick wanted something unique that others wouldn't get on, and Mustard had the perfect beat. He created it in 2019, aiming to make a West Coast version of Grinding, which is simple but iconic. Literally just drums and bass. When Mustard played it for other artists, they didn't connect, but Kendrick immediately saw the vision.
You know? Well, you said Hey Now, was it YG that you gave that to first, or that he passed
Hey
on?
Now, I made in front of me.
Now, Hey Now, I at first I didn't like that song on the album, but then it grew on me, and I was like, cool. The album grew on me, and now I'm fucking with that album.
And he was like, oh, that's cool. And I'm like, all right. And then I played it for Quavo, and I'm like, yo, bro, like, you should do this. He's like, what, I'm supposed to whisper? And I'm like, and I remember Kendrick told me something like, man, send me something that you did. That's like, it's crazy that nobody, like, it don't sound like nothing else. And I'm like, I got the perfect one. As soon as I sent it, he was like, oh yeah, that's it. And when he said that, I was like, oh shit. I sent him Hey Now way before Not Like Us.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I sent him Hey Now. Hey Now is a beat that I made in like 2019 or 2018 or something.
For the song GNX, he wanted an ignorant West sound with space in the drums, and Rascal the producer delivered exactly that. The story behind Squabble Up is also notable. Kendrick gave Scott Bridgway the original When I Hear Music song to sample. Bridgway then picked the best 10 seconds and made a beat in 30 minutes. He took it back to Kendrick, who heard.
That's crazy. Like, bro, the crazy part is Kendrick asked for the beat. Like, I want a beat with some space in it. Make sure that, and the producer just go ahead and cook up the beat. I'm thinking about trying to make some beats though. I don't know. I tried it before, but it just didn't work out.
And then freestyled for another 30 minutes before writing the song. According to Bridgway, the track was finished that same day. TV Off came from 2 separate beats that Mustard sent. Kendrick recorded over both and turned them into one song.
They're gonna
So
say
like,
it's a LA
these are
thing.
unlimited beats. That's all Kendrick shit.
Holy
Like, that's
shit.
all beats I just send them.
The first sample on TV Off was done by Sean Momberger, who also worked on Not Like Us with Mustard.
We've just been locked in, just making beats all day, and we just have a good creative rapport. So, you know, we were just locked in trying to make stuff for Kendrick, and he was texting Kendrick like 5 beats a day. And
The now viral Mustard scream in the second half of the song was Kendrick mimicking Goku when he first turned Super Saiyan.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy right there, dog. Goku. That's what this nigga said. Hey. I didn't know that though. Can we find a video of Goku? Let me see if I can find a video of Goku real quick. Video of Goku. Going Super Saiyan. Now I didn't really watch Dragon Ball Z. I think I watched. You know, this is the only, but I do know this is the only anime that's accepted worldwide by black people. Okay, Dragon Ball Z. Well, it was back in the day. Now all anime is accepted by black people. Okay, and if you don't watch anime, that's on you. I don't watch anime. The only anime I do watch is I did watch was Naruto when I first was like, all right, let me see if I can watch some anime. And Naruto my shit. Okay, I fuck with Naruto. Nah, I don't see the resemblance. Okay.
Mustard!
Oh, there it go, right here. Yo, Kendrick smart. I ain't gonna lie. When you on them tough.
Other key collaborators include Ink.
My homegirl Ink, actually, we was talking about this in the studio. She brought us in the studio.
Ink contributed heavily to GNX. She produced and wrote on Luther, did the call and response with Kendrick on Squabble Up. She also sang on Dodger Blue and wrote and produced on Gloria.
So like, just like that, I ain't gonna lie, like his mind, he's on a different level, bro. He's just a different beast. He's so humble, but yet so aggressive in his passion. It's like the switch comes on and off, but like, and that's.
Yes, this is what we like, bro. And that's where you find passion at. Like when your switch go on and off, that's where, like, you know, it's passion there. Okay, that's where the chat. That's where, like, the passion at. Okay, that's when you know you passionate about something, dog. When you can be very complex and passionate about what you do. You know.
That's what we bring to the table with each other. Like, you know, we just inspire each other. And I think I love working with artists that really just let me be authentically me and just show up for them however they want me to show up.
Something that stood out to me while I was doing research is Kendrick knows exactly what he needs when inviting artists into the studio. He often lays down a rough reference to show them exactly what he wants. For example, on his last album, Soundwave once walked into the studio to find Kendrick arguing with himself, using two voices. One being his and the other one acting as a woman's voice. The song he was working on was We Cried Together. On Peekaboo, he recorded a mumble reference that sounded exactly like AZ Chak before AZ even entered the studio.
The day before, he was in New York and he already did the song. He said he already heard me on it. So when he played it, his parts was already on there, and the parts I was supposed to be on, he was mumbling how I rap. Yeah, that's you.
That's
I'm
your
like,
pocket.
oh, okay, bet. Like, you know what I mean? So told me, like, rap, bro, just rap. He like, when you rap, just rap like when they hear this, they want to ask, like, who the fuck is this? Like, I did like 4 different verses to Peekaboo.
Wow.
Peekaboo was
Okay. So in this album, he put everybody on. Okay. This is the talent of Kendrick Lamar, dog, and he real multi-talented, and some people might say he cray. You feel me? He might be a little delusional or whatever, but that's what they think. But he definitely not delusional though. Okay. The reason why I say he's not delusional is you know, Kendrick Lamar has stated that he talks to himself at night. Like, he walks around and talks to himself. And I believe that's the creativity that Kendrick Lamar is trying to produce out. Like, he has a lot of energy built in to make great music.
a lot longer than that, but I think he was just doing it just to have more to work with. So like I did the first half, he came in like, that's hard, do this.
He also wanted him to do the hook by himself, but it was too fast for him to keep up.
They had me do the hook by itself, but that shit is a tongue twister. I told them. Like, even when I heard it the first time, before I even knew they wanted me to do the hook by myself like that, I'm like, Dennis, he's saying this shit fast as fuck.
Who is he, Eminem?
Yeah. And when I told him, he like, bro, I just did like so many takes. I just kept
and
doing
one
it.
work.
Yeah, I just kept doing it. So when I went to go do it, like the first time I couldn't do it by myself. Like I had to hear him say it. Like it had to play while I said it.
Because of how aloof and out the way he is, most people won't know that a lot of these artists on GNX are people that Kendrick has already had behind the scenes relationships with. He's quietly tuned into the scene. For example, Wally the Sensei, who's featured on Dodger Blue, is from Kendrick's neighborhood and has known him for years. He appeared in the Family Ties video and is close to Kendrick's best friend J Real and Lil L.
We all come from the same neighborhood. As far as me, Kendrick, L, Jay West.
Lil L manages hitter J3, who's also from Kendrick's neighborhood and appears on the album. Kendrick's close.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. This is dope though. Secretly Kendrick been plotting to put everybody on, and nobody really knew, you feel me, that this was going on.
Circle plays a major role in discovering this new talent.
I don't speak on the crazy, but like with K-Dot, me and him is really like this type stuff. So it's like whatever I'm listening to that I think is tight, I normally send it to him. I sent Savi third music to Dot. You get what I'm saying? So, and he liked Savi. He looked at the story and thought it was authentic, and he brought him out to one of the shows. You get what I'm saying? But that's just normal things that we do. You get what I'm saying? But I sent him all that. I sent him all kind of artists in LA, and he sent me a lot of local artists that a lot of people don't even know he listened to.
Wow.
You get what I'm saying? Like he put me on a lot of niggas out the ghetto.
I'm real cool with Dot's best friend. He like his executive assistant.
Nice.
Shout out J Real.
J Real. I've been J Real. Yeah, shout out to J Real. I've been with J Real for a long time. Like basically like when I first started rapping it. But like when I first dropped my first 2 little mixtapes, he was just showing Kendrick and like, man, I think you should, tap in with this young. Like he hard. Whoa.
There are songs on GNX like Reincarnated. Where you?
Now that Reincarnated song, everybody says that's their fan favorite. Okay, especially from Kendrick Lamar. I really don't believe. Like that song right there. It was decent. It was decent. The song was decent. Okay, chat. Like, look, bro. The song was decent. But I didn't like it. Okay, that's one of the songs that I'm like, I just don't like. I get the message behind it. It is him versus the devil type of deal, and going into Tupac's life, all types of shit. Okay, it's a complex song, but I just didn't like it musically. Okay, possibly
came up with the inspiration for a record like that? Like,
first off, shout out to Tupac. That's number one. That was always one of my favorite records. With records like that, it's always going into my mind of like, what if, right? And crafting out my what if ideas to the masses. So when I think about concepts and I think about what I actually believe and what I feel, I just go through a breakdown as if I'm reading a book, and how I want people to hear this from a book sequence. So
yes, every Kendrick Lamar song is almost like
new got to be curled line.
It's almost like he's telling the story. You feel me? He's always telling the story, a good story at that one, y'all.